Hello, this is Sam from NRDS ʻઆina app, and we're going to go over collecting weed control data on the app. So the first thing you want to do before you go out in the field is log into the app, press this little sandwich on the top left, and you want to fetch data from the web app. And that'll take all your data from the server and bring it onto your mobile device. Then, if you're going to work offline, you can switch to offline mode. It'll also switch offline mode automatically if you go out of service. So now we're going to go over collecting weed control data. If I'm going to be tracking where I work, I can click this plus and click my track button, and it'll start tracking and tracking where I go for the day. When I'm done tracking, I'll click stop and save. There's another video on tracking. I'm not moving right now, so I can't really track. Now, as I'm going along, I can collect what I call unbound weed control points. An unbound weed control point is basically just a point where there's weed. So if I click this plus button on the bottom right and I click new point feature, I have an option for unbound weed point. So I click unbound weed point, and I can pick my taxa. So let's say I'm doing pampas grass, and I can fill in the rest of my form. And fill in herbicide, and I can fill in the number of plants that I pulled as I go. And I can fill in anything else. So what's cool about this is once I save, I can turn the form onto repeat. And what repeat does is it basically, the next position I'm at, it takes a point and it pre-fills the form in for me. So I'll go back and I keep walking along, and now I collect another point. And you can see that my form is already filled in, and I just need to click save. So that's my unbound weed point. And you can see, since I'm offline, it's indicating that there's two features still to pull. So let's say I'm done for the day, and I'm the field crew leader, and I want to enter the metadata for the day. So the date, information about my workers, etc. I can click on a polygon. So this type of data needs to be entered at the polygon level. So I can draw a new polygon, or I can click on an existing polygon, and I click on the name of it, and now I can enter weed control information. So you can see once I click on that polygon, I can see past treatments in that area. I click add weed control. I fill in my form. If I'm doing unbound weed detections, I probably wouldn't fill out this detection form versus like aggregating everybody's information. Because back on the website, we can pull those unbound weed points into this polygon. So this is more, you're entering everybody's information. They haven't actually collected anything or collected anything with the app. You're the one entering this information. I can also enter, what my targets were. So let's say I'm just looking for things, but I didn't actually find anything, or I just want to indicate what types of things I'm searching for. I can enter bulk herbicide for the actual entire polygon. And one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to double enter my herbicide. I can also enter my work hours. So I can actually filter this and pick a bunch of people and save their hours. And now I have a weed control record. So you can see now once I get back into where I have service, I can click back on my menu and I can push the data. So it's telling me I need to switch online. So I'm going to switch online, and then I'm going to push the data. And it's going to take a few minutes, or maybe a few seconds, and then it gives me a confirmation that all of my data was successfully uploaded. So that's a quick overview of how to do weed control information on the NRDS ʻāina app. Thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions.